Welcome back to Straight Facts by Dinar Investor.
Hey guys, happy Wednesday morning to you. Let's go through the news real quick. First off, guys, I am not a financial advisor nor am I a fiduciary. I'm just sharing my opinion on these news articles with you. All right, let's go through the first news article. Baghdad expected to transfer nearly 1 trillion IQD to Herbal. What does this mean? Well, you know what part of this, first off, guys, you have to understand neither Baghdad nor Iraq have ever sent anything to each other, to either party before ever. This is the first time this is happening, okay? So basically, to give you the quick understanding is Herbal is the breadwinner. They have all the oil in the northern region. That's Kurdistan. Herbal's Kurdistan. They have all the oil. So they're wanting money from Baghdad for Article 140 for the HCL, and then Baghdad's wanting oil to have some operating to have money to cover operating expenses and to be able to pay Kurdistan, some budget money as well. So that's what it is. It's a big circle. Kurdistan gives Baghdad oil. Kurdistan gives Baghdad oil. Baghdad turns around and gives money back to Kurdistan. That's Kurdistan's budget money, and it part of that you again used to cover Article 140 and HCL. What am I trying to tell you in this? Every step of it, guys, is post-rate change. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's why it's never happened before. Okay. Now, as you've already seen other articles that I've showed you before where Kurdistan said, yeah, we're going to give Kurdistan. I keep screwing this up. Baghdad came out saying they were going to give oil to Baghdad, and now Baghdad's saying they're going to try and reciprocate and give money back to Kurdistan's guys. So it's a big circle, but regardless, it's all post-rate change, okay? None of these steps will happen until after the implementation of the budget, which the implementation of the budget, guys, is waiting on the budget approval and the rate change, okay? Most of those steps will most likely be done during Q1. So what I'm trying to tell you is I'm looking for the budget approval and the RI in Q1, and then I'm looking for the implementation of the budget around Q2. But the reason, again, in the news, they tell you that all of this will be implemented at the beginning of the year on January 1st is because the budget itself on paper goes from January 1st through the end of the year. So they just backdate it, guys. It's nothing more. Okay. So there you go. So again, I'm not looking for anything in Q2. That's when I'm telling you the budget's most likely going to be implemented, but they backdate it to January 1st. That's all that means, guys. Everything I'm looking for everything I'm seeking, guys, in Q1. Okay. So that's the first article, guys. The second article is planning will resume work on all projects stalled, lagging across the provinces. Look right under the picture right there, guys. It says reconstruction and building. What have I taught you guys this entire year? What is reconstruction waiting on? The rate change, remember, throughout the whole first half of this year, kind of from January through June, remember they kept putting together reconstruction and trade agreements. All are waiting on the rate change. So again, when you look at the title, we will resume work on all projects stalled and lagging across the provinces. What are these projects? Well, guys, most of it's from the war, which ended in December of 17, 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. So the reconstruction has been outstanding since the war ended 2 years ago in December of 17. Okay, guys, so yeah, that's a post-rate change step for the country of Iraq, okay? So there you guys go. Good news, more confirmation that everything we're looking to see is waiting on the rate change. And guys, you have to admit, this is for the people, for the naysayers who don't think the rate's going to change anytime soon. Tell me when you've ever seen these types of steps of information before, guys. You never have. That's because the country of Iraq has been utilizing this entire year to set the stage and prepare for the rate change, okay? And right now, per the facts, this isn't my opinion, this is per the facts. Everything they're showing you right now is pointing to Q1. Okay? They're telling you that they need to get all this stuff implemented and rolled out. Okay, and they're looking, most likely everything they're showing you most likely means they need to have this budget ready to implement in Q2. Okay, again, that's the implementation of the budget in Q2. I didn't say rate change, but the rate change has to happen before that, and that's where Q1 comes in, guys. Now do you see, guys, why God put it on my heart to share Cloud with you? Cloud is the cryptocurrency application that is an extension to the Iraq dinar that can give you long-term residual growth. Many of our followers, guys, right now are using Cloud. Not one person has complained about it, not one. Many are using it, and just from the very beginning, every single one that I've talked to is seeing residual gains at a minimum of 6%. Okay, guys, this is real easy. Let me give you an example of what you could do. What if after the rate change you were to put $200 worth of cryptocurrency into Cloud? Okay, guys, it'll give you monthly gains at about $16,000 a month. Okay, guys, that's what it would do for you. Off of $200,000 worth of crypto, it would provide you with $16,000 per month just for hodling and depositing your cryptocurrency into this wallet. You guys have a great day and happy Wednesday to you. Here's the news.
Baghdad expected to transfer nearly 1 trillion IQD to Erbil monthly, MP November 27, 2019. 17 minutes ago. Soleimani, the government of Iraq is expected to send nearly 1 trillion Iraqi dinars, $838 million, per month to the Kurdistan region in 2020 after Baghdad and Erbil reach agreement over oil exports and budget, a parliamentarian said. Coordinator of Financial Committee at the Iraqi Parliament Ahmed Zafar said the federal government would transfer the total share of the region from the budget for fiscal year 2020 after Erbil exported 250,000 barrels of oil per day through Baghdad. Next year will be different for the Kurdistan region because it hands over the oil, he told Kurdistan Democratic Party, KDP, affiliated media on Wednesday, November 27. Baghdad is expected to transfer nearly 1 trillion dinars to the Kurdistan region according to the budget which Iraq has for the next year, he added. The Kurdistan Regional Government, KRG, and the federal government reached an agreement to resolve their ongoing disagreement over oil on Monday. The Kurdistan region is expected to export 250,000 barrels of oil per day through Baghdad to Turkey's Ceyhan port. In return, Baghdad will send the region's share from the federal budget for 2020. A Kurdish delegation is expected to visit Baghdad next week to discuss the Kurdistan region's share from the federal budget, according to authorities. Oil is just one of several persistent disagreements between the two governments, which also include security and the disputed areas. Planning. We will resume work on all projects stalled and lagging across the provinces November 27, 2019. Reconstruction and building. Economy News Baghdad. The Ministry of Planning, on Monday, its keenness to resume all projects stalled and lagging throughout the provinces. The planning minister Nouri Sabah al-Dulaimi received this morning the governor of Muthanna, Ahmed exiled, the ministry's media office said in a statement received by Alek Tasadiak. The minister of planning discussed during the reception of the governor of Muthanna the reality of the service province and ways of investing allocations in vital projects and providing jobs through them to young people, the office added. Al-Dulaimi said, the ministry seeks to unify local and international efforts to achieve services in accordance with the priorities of the citizen and his daily need. Pointing to the ministry's keenness to resume all stalled and lagging projects in all provinces, the minister called on local governments to make the best use of the cabinet's decision to grant governors the power to issue direct invitations to companies executing investment projects, stressing the importance of choosing specialized companies with high efficiency. Kurdistan Council of Ministers held a meeting to discuss the latest developments on the dialogues with Baghdad November 27, 2019.
Kurdistaniat.
Council of Ministers of the Kurdistan Region. Dialogues. Erbil and Baghdad. November 27, 2019 0 hours, 58 minutes, and 48 seconds. AAA+. The Council of Ministers of the Kurdistan Region on Wednesday morning held its weekly session under the supervision of the President of the Kurdistan Regional Government Masroor Barzani and his deputy Quabad Talabani. The themes of the session include: discuss the latest developments on the ongoing dialogues between the Kurdistan Regional Government and the federal government regarding the rights and financial benefits of the region in the budget of 2020. discussing the mechanism of regulating and unifying revenues and all revenues for the Ministry of Finance and Economy, discussed the project of water meters for homes.